Hi everybody, I'm Kevin and I'm the Product Development Specialist here at Wayal. Today I want to talk to you about our newest product. It's something we're very proud of. It's our NMN blend. That's nicotinamide mononucleotide. I know it's a big word, but it's really a simple, straightforward process that this product helps you and your body fight against the effects of aging and live a longer and healthier, happier life. So I'm going to go into detail about how and why this product does exactly that. So to understand the role that NMN plays, we want to first understand something called sirtuins, right? Sirtuins are a series of 7 proteins, and they play a fundamental role in cellular health. Now, to simplify this, I want you to think about each one of your cells as a car, as an individual car. Each cell is a car. And so your sirtuins are going to be the driver of your car. And they're going to control where the car goes, how fast or slow it goes, when it starts, when it stops. So sirtuins, obviously, the driver of a car is extremely important. The sirtuins are extraordinarily important in cellular health, cellular expression, and overall in aging. About 15 years ago, scientists discovered that our sirtuins play a role in how many times a cell splits. And cellular splitting is 100% related to aging. The more a cell splits, the cell can only split so many times, and then it dies. And ultimately, when all your cells die, we follow. So if we can slow down that process or extend the lifespan of a cell, we're actually extending our own lifespan. So we learned that certain sirtuins play a fundamental role in aging, and we can actually stimulate those certain sirtuins with certain supplements, the most effective of which being resveratrol, right? So for years we've been pushing the notion, which is true, that resveratrol is an anti-aging product, but scientists were missing one component, and that was the fact that sirtuins need fuel. You can't just turn them on constantly and expect them to function. You also need to fuel them. Now, not fuel like we think of in the form of carbohydrates and proteins and fats. That fuels the mitochondrial matrix of the cell, but the sirtuins need their own special form of fuel, and that's in the form of NAD. But we can't take an NAD supplement. There's no way to put NAD into a supplement. What we can do is we can take, there's a few components that actually turn into NAD in the body, and one of the most effective is NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide. So we have one of the first NMN supplements. We have the only proprietary complex NMN supplement that also has resveratrol in it. So what we're doing is we're stimulating the resveratrol sirtuin component, and we're also adding the NMN to stimulate NAD, which acts as fuel for the sirtuin. So now your driver doesn't get tired. See, that's the missing link in aging, was the fact that the sirtuins could be stimulated, but they were getting tired essentially, and they weren't lasting as long as we wanted them to. If you have resveratrol in combination with NMN, which converts into NAD, now you have a sirtuin that lasts longer, and now you're truly giving yourself the anti-aging components that you need for your cells to live longer and for you to live longer. But now we didn't stop there, and that's important to note that the cell acts kind of in orchestra. It's an orchestra, and everything acts in combination. So you also have we discussed earlier, your mitochondria, which is where your cell creates energy for the rest of the body. And the sirtuins are also somewhat affected by that. So we added the most effective cellular energizer on the planet, which is coenzyme Q10. Now, CoQ10 is already in your body, but as we age and we take certain medications, we prevent our body's ability to make enough CoQ10. So we added CoQ10, which is part of your mitochondrial matrix, which without it, you can't make energy. So CoQ10 actually goes into the mitochondria and helps the body convert fat, carbohydrate, and protein into fuel. In that vein, we didn't stop there. We also added another product called L-carnitine fumarate. So what L-carnitine fumarate does is it takes kind of that extra, when you eat foods that are high in fat content, a lot of that fat doesn't get absorbed, and that's where the fat gets, pushed to the fatty tissue, and that's what we want to avoid. We want that fat to be pushed into the cell where it can be burned as energy. So L-carnitine actually attaches to the fat, the lipid, which is the fat molecule, and ushers it into the mitochondrial matrix where it can be burned as energy. So take a look at what we have here so far. We have our resveratrol, which stimulates the sirtuins, which are the drivers of the cell. We have our NMN, which stimulates NAD, which is the fuel for the sirtuins. We have our CoQ10, which stimulates the mitochondrial matrix within the cell. And then we have our L-carnitine, which takes the fat and pushes it into the cell where it can be burned in the mitochondrial matrix, right? All great. But there's one final component to make this the ultimate anti-aging product, and that's NAC, which is N-acetylcysteine, which is one of the best antioxidants in the world. And there's two reasons for that. One, it acts as an antioxidant on its own. And two, it stimulates our body's master antioxidant by the name of glutathione. And glutathione kind of protects all your nutrients from free radical degradation. So basically, when your body goes through the metabolic process, there's this unwanted but inevitable side effect called oxygen free radicals. And those free radicals go around the cell, the bloodstream, looking for an electron. And they'll take it from anything they find it from. So they'll take it from our proteins, our carbohydrates, our vitamins. And once they take that electron, those vitamins and those proteins and those various nutrients are no longer effective. They're not what they were when we ate them. So an antioxidant acts kind of as a kamikaze and protects your nutrients and allows them to get to the cells and to the organs where they need to go without being broken down and having to give their electron to the oxygen-free radical. So NAC protects the rest of the ingredients in this blend and allows them to get to where they have to go. So when you put it all together, NMN, resveratrol, CoQ10, L-carnitine, and NAC, you have the most effective, cutting-edge, top-of-the-line anti-aging formula on the market today. There's really nothing that's combining the sirtuin enhancer, the sirtuin fuel, the mitochondrial enhancer, the antioxidant, the L-carnitine, which ushers the fat into the cell to be burned. When you're taking this supplement, what you're doing is you're allowing your body to operate the way it's supposed to. We have so many different environmental toxins, and there's toxins in our food, and there's so many different components of the modern world that prevent our bodies from functioning at the optimal level. So we have to fight back, and that's what this supplement does. This supplement gives your body the tools to fight back and to allow you not just to live longer, but to live healthier. And when you're healthier, you're happier. I can't stress that enough. And this is new science. Remember, no one really understood the role that NAD played until the last year or two, and within that knowledge, we've learned how to combine an NAD enhancer in the form of NMN with these other ingredients to make the ultimate anti-aging product. So we're super excited about rolling this product out. And we really, 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 really believe strongly that this will change the game in anti-aging supplements, really like nothing ever before. So I hope you enjoy it. And I will be talking to you guys again soon when we roll out a new product. So have a great day.